Hey, what you doing down there? You're eating a sucker. Well, hey, we're back. Just wanted to give a little update on our tomatoes, how they're doing. This is our almost 10-foot tall tomato trellis. It's probably a little less than that, about 9 foot or so. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, you want to show them the pumpkin? All right. We had a volunteer pumpkin plant this year. Let's see if we can find it. And we got one little pumpkin. Yeah, squash bugs kind of did a number on the pumpkin plant. Pumpkin plant here. Speaking of squash, our squash and cucumbers are doing pretty well. I've had a little war with the squash bugs here recently. And armed with a bottle of soapy water, I methodically went leaf by leaf in here, turning them over to see if I could find them, and I found a whole bunch and sprayed them. Or removed the foliage altogether because it had eggs on it. But what we're growing here is a Lebanese white marrow squash, and it's very good. It's a mild squash. I've got 2 growing right there. Those are almost ready. Probably tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon they'll be ready. Let's look over here, see if there's any more. Sammy. Okay, so here's an example of a leaf that I sprayed with soapy water. I didn't rinse it off, so it kind of corroded the plant. But we were able to kill quite a few squash bugs. And also found some, we call them squash borers. They're like these white caterpillars that burrow into the stems. Now, speaking of squash bugs, there's our culprits right now. There's a couple of them anyway. So I'll get the soapy water here in a bit and zap them. Better I could just reach down and smash it. But they're pretty crafty. They seem to have a sixth sense of when they're about to get killed. Other than the squash, cucumbers, they're doing great. We got a pickling cucumber. There's one right there. I don't know if you can see that. That's almost ready. There's another one here. It'll be ready in another 2 days. The pickling cucumber has been pretty prolific. The other one, it's called Bayat Alpha. It's a Israeli cucumber. It has not been so prolific. I've not gotten near as many, but I've got 2 that are growing right there. So anyway, overall, pretty successful. I haven't lost any yet. While we're talking about cucurbits, a new one that I'm growing this year, it's called Tigger. It's from Armenia, and they grow like cucumbers, but they grow these nice round 1-pound fruits. Let's see if we can highlight. There's one right there. You can see if it's in the palm of my hand there. That'll get about the size of a softball, and it'll be bright red with orange, yellow stripes. These stripes here that are white will turn yellowish, and this will be bright red. Again, about the size of a softball. They grow approximately 1 pound fruits. Anyway, I've got about altogether about 5 that are growing among the 4 plants that I have trellised here. I'm over in these beds. This one used to be onions that we've already harvested, and this is our potatoes. I'm growing a buckwheat. It's a cover crop you can sow in the kind of late summer. Pretty vigorous. This bit I might have to resow. It didn't even come up as much. But it's supposed to be good for the soil. Peppers are doing pretty well. Nothing a whole bunch yet. This one I'm going to have to stake. And I put these, well, what I did was I bought kind of the cheapy tomato cages, and I cut them into thirds with some bolt cutters. And I put these rings around the peppers to keep the dog off of them, or keep the dog from hitting them, or keep the kids from knocking them over with their balls, whatever. But I've got 21 peppers in the bed, the bed that's further out, the second bed here, and I've got 17 pepper plants here and 4 eggplants are at the end. Doing quite well. This one here is the world's hottest pepper. It's a, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but boot jalokium. Got some blossoms here. So looking pretty good. Sammy, you got anything else to say, bub? Okay. We'll see you later.